Dongatum in the KMap or Karnaugh map usually represented by X. In some logic circuit, it may be designed so that there are certain input conditions for which there are no specific output level. Okay, usually because this input condition will never occur. So Dongatum refer to the condition either the output will be 1 or the output will be 0. Okay, in other words, there will be certain combination of input where we don't care whether the output is 1 or the output is 0. So let's consider a logic circuit that will detect an odd number from a BCD code. Okay, for example, we have a logic circuit. This logic circuit will detect odd number and the input get from the BCD code. So BCD code we have 4 bits. So we can interpret as A, B, C and D. So BCD codes are number from 0 to 9. Okay, so 6 number are not used by this code. Okay, it only count from 0 until 9. So when the value become 1010 until 111, okay, this number will not be counted. So this combination are called Dongatum. And suppose the output y equal to 1 if the input is an odd number. So based on this logic circuit, circuit detects odd numbers and the input come from the BCD code, which we have 4 bits. So in logically, if we have 4 input, so the probability or the possibility of the row we have 16 to power of 4. But in this case, the BCD code only have number 0 until number 9. So number 10 until number 15 we can ignore. So we don't care on the output, either it is 1 or it is 0. So it look like this one. Okay, we have the input A, B, C, D, and then based on the logic circuit, it only will detect the odd number and will produce output Y. So based on that logic circuit, in order to identify the odd numbers, so this is the truth table for the logic circuit. We have input A, B, C and D, and Y is the output. So the BCD number only generate code 0000 until code 1001, because this one is BCD number. So it will identify the odd value. This one is 1, 1 is odd, 2 is even, 3 is odd, 4 is even, 5 is odd, 6 is even, 7 is odd, 8 is even, 9 is odd. So the rest here, we call it as Dongatum. So there are 6 Dongatum which we label it as X. So an X on the KMap means that the cell can be either 1 or 0. And cell containing 1s can group together with the cell containing X, because X it can be 1 and it can be 0 in order to form a bigger loop. So to help us in order to form a bigger loop, we can include X inside the loop. Okay, in this example, X in cell 11, 13 and 15 is looped together around the cell with 1. Okay, this X is grouped together in order to create the greatest or the biggest loop. The X in cell 10, 13 and 14 are ignored. Okay, so based on this point, the equation or the expression, Boolean expression that we can get is Y equal to D. So X in the KMap is used or grouped together with the 1 in order to help us to find the biggest loop. So that means we can find the more simplified expression. Okay, so that's all for the Dongatum.